Hey, you guys, let's talk about boundaries for a moment. I think that there are two situations where we have to be very careful with boundaries um, and how much we give to someone. Certainly with our children, we want to be very loving and giving in our relationships and our friendships. However, when it comes to business, or, if you're first meeting a man, let's say, in those situations, it's so important, in my opinion, that the client gives first with a payment of some kind, and the man should give first. It's so important, I believe, because otherwise, what happens, our natural instinct to want to give or to help someone out or to nurture someone is such a beautiful quality. However, it can be mistaken as people can take advantage of it. Let me put it that way. Um, I think this natural quality of wanting to be giving served us really well when we lived in tribes, because we needed that to survive. And certainly as women, we are, innately nourishing. However, we must really, really temper that desire to be too available, too accommodating, and too giving in business relationships. And even I would say when you first meet a man. And that's where you have to really, really be alert. And the best way to know if your boundary is violated is to feel in your body how you really feel about giving something to this person. And don't give just because you think you should. And also notice if you're giving something to a man or a woman, let's say, who's a client in whatever business you're in, because you see them as weak or helpless and you are feeling sorry for them. It's really important to see other adults as capable, competent people. And I have to be honest, sometimes I don't see people as capable or competent. I see them as, fumbling or klutzy or helpless or poor them. And, it's just to catch ourselves in that mindset of, am I acting in a way to compensate for this person's, weakness? And that isn't my responsibility. So for me, this is kind of a personal share. It's something that I have to battle in myself because my natural instinct is, you need help, I want to help you. And that is not good. That is not good. So anytime there's a boundary violation, unless you're like physically attacked or defrauded in some way, that someone surprised you, I think in most boundary violations, it's our own fault, because we didn't have good boundaries. So here's the invitation, is to notice when you feel uncomfortable saying no to someone, and say no anyway, because any new habit will be uncomfortable at first. So yeah, this is something that I'm working on in myself, and giving a boundary doesn't have to be done with anger. It can just be, just sharing with someone. That's another thing that I think people really have to work on, is not going off on someone, not being reactive, and just, staying embodied and calming ourselves down before we talk to people. I think that's really important too. Yes, so ladies especially, don't be overgiving. Don't be overgiving. I'm going to call this video Boundaries and Overgiving, and I'm going to delete the video I made yesterday about clients and boundaries because I don't like how it turned out. And thank you for watching my video.